by grace of Bhagavan, one who has no ability to speak, Mukha, he starts speaking. By grace of the Lord, one who has no ability to walk starts walking. So that is the grace of the Lord. ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಮೂಕನಿಗೆ ಬಾಯಿ ಬರುತ್ತದೆ, ಕಾಲಿಲ್ಲದವನಿಗೆ ಗುಡ್ಡ ಹತ್ತಲಿಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಓದುವುದರ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವುದರ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಪ್ರಭಾವ. When we read Bhagavad Gita, when we understand Bhagavad Gita, when we implement Bhagavad Gita in our life, and when we share Bhagavad Gita with other people, the grace of the Lord flows to us and flows through us. ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಹರಿಯುತ್ತದೆ, ಬಟ್ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೂಲಕ ಬೇರೆಯವರಿಗೂ ಹರಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. That is the grace of the Lord. ಈ ಮೂಕ, one who is not able to speak, ಯಾರವನು? Who is that Mukha? One who is not able to speak. We speak. All of us have tongue, mouth, we speak. But the tongue and mouth is used for most useless activities only. We speak about politics, we speak about relationships, we speak about all things which are useless. The tongue is used as an input device for feeding into a tank called belly. ಬಾಯಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಯಾವುದಕ್ಕೆ? ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ದಾರಿ. ಮಾತು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಮಾತು. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು 4 ಜನರಿಗೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ, ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ್ದು ಜನರಲ್ಲಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಮೂಡಿಸ್ತದೋ, ಆವಾಗ ಬಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದು ಸಾರ್ಥಕ. When we speak, it inspires people. When we talk, it soothes people. When we talk, brings solace to people. That tongue is only useful. All other tongues, all other mouths are nothing but Mukha, or what you call as the one who cannot speak. We have to look at our life. What type of speech we have, how we speak. Is our speech inspiring people? Is our speech bringing compassion to people? Is our speech helping people to elevate? If that happens, that is called grace of the Lord. Without the grace of the Lord, that cannot happen. Whatever we speak becomes nothing but sound bites. Pangum langayati girim. The leg, one who has no legs, starts climbing the mountain. Leg represents the action, the ability to act. All other beings, except monkeys probably, are walking on 4 legs. ಮಂಗನನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯರನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನವೆಲ್ಲ 4 ಕಾಲುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೆಯುವ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು. ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಮಾತ್ರ 2 ಕಾಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಯುವ ಪ್ರಾಣಿ. Only human being starts walking on 2 feet. But still, our tendency of monkey being ancestor, being a next generation, evolved from monkey, that doesn't go. All our actions are coming out of restlessness. I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this. The restlessness is what makes us move. ನಮ್ಮ ಮಂಗನಿಂದ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಆದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳೆಲ್ಲ 4 ಕಾಲಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಅಥವಾ ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೆಯುವ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು. ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೇರವಾಗಿ ನಿಲ್ಲುವ ಶಕ್ತಿ. The ability to walk straight. Now, our animal nature, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. Animals walk Animals survive for food. Animals survive for reproduction. ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ಆಹಾರಕ್ಕಾಗಿ ಓಡಾಡ್ತವೆ. ಮನುಷ್ಯರು ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳು ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್, ಬದುಕಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಓಡಾಡ್ತವೆ. All of us who walk on two legs still live the life of an animal. Survival, sex, food. And that Sri Krishna calls as one who has no legs. We have legs, but practically they are no use. They are used for existential survival purpose. They are not used for evolution purpose. ನಮಗೆ ಕಾಲುಗಳಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಬಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಕಾಲುಗಳಿಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನಿದೆಯೋ ನಮಗೂ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೇನೋ ಆಹಾರ, ಕಾಮ ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್, ಈ ಮೂರರಿಂದ ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ದೀಸ್ ತ್ರೀ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಅಬೌವ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ನೇಚರ್. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಪಂಗುಂ ಲಂಗಯತೆ ಗಿರಿಂ. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ, ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಿ ಎಬಿಲಿಟಿ to stand on the legs, to walk and to climb a mountain. The mountain is human evolution. ಆ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, ಗುಡ್ಡ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪ್ರಗತಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅಂಥ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ತನಗೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಡೀ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂತಾಗ್ತಾನೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಪಂಗುಂ ಲಂಗಯತೆ ಗಿರಿ. ಅದರ್ವೈಸ್ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಏನೋ ಮ್ಯಾಜಿಕ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಕಾಲು ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಬಾಯಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರ. ಆ ಬಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದವರು ನಾವು, ಕಾಲು ಇದ್ದಿದ್ದವರು ನಾವು. ಬಾಯಿ ಇದ್ದು ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಬೊಂಬಾಯಿ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಬಾಯಿ ಅದರಿಂದ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುವ, ಯಾರಿಗೆ 4 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುವಂತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಲಿದ್ದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಿಂದ ಸೇವೆ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಾಲಿದ್ದು ಉಪಯೋಗ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನುಷ್ಯರ ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಜನ್ಮದಿಂದ ಸರ್ವೈವಲ್, ಸೆಕ್ಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಫುಡ್, ಈ ಮೂರರಿಂದ ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇದು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಆಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲೋ ಅವರು ಪಂಗು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕಾಲಿಲ್ದಿದ್ದವರು. ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೋ ಅವರು ಮೂಕರು. ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೆದರಬೇಕಾದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯತ್ ಕೃಪಾ ತಮಹಂ ಒಂದೇ ಪರಮಾನಂದವಾದ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆ ಆದಾಗ, when there is a grace of the Lord, your evolution takes place. Now you are walking 2 legs, living your animal nature. You have the ability to rise to the divine nature in you. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಗುಣ ಇದೆ, ಭಗವಂತನ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಜಾಗೃತ ಆಗಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ಪಂಗುಂ ಲಂಗಯತೆ ಗಿರಿ. ಮೂಕಂ ಕರೋತಿ ವಾಚಾರಂ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಆದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಬರೋ ಮಾತು ಅಮೃತ ಧಾರೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ನೆಕ್ಟರ್. ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದಟ್ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್. ಅಂಡ್ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಸೇಸ್, ವ್ಯಾಸ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ಸೇಸ್, that is possible when the grace of the Lord is on us. ಭಗವಂತನ ಕೃಪೆ ಇದ್ದಾಗ. ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಎ ಜಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಜನ್ಮ ಅದೊಂದು ಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠವಾದ್ದು. ಹಿಯರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಲೀವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಅನಿಮಲ್ ನೇಚರ್. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಜನ್ಮವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಬದುಕಬಹುದು. ಆರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಟೇಕ್ ಆಸುರಿ ನೇಚರ್ ಆರ್ ಡೆಮಾನಿಕ್ ನೇಚರ್, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಾಕ್ಷಸಿ ಪ್ರವೃತ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಬಹುದು. ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಟು ಎ ಡಿವೈನ್ ನೇಚರ್, ದೇವತಾ ಶಕ್ತಿಯನ್ನು ಹೊಂದಬಹುದು. ಆರ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎನ್ಲೈಟನ್ಡ್ and get liberated, ಮುಕ್ತರಾಗಬಹುದು. ಈ 4 ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟೀಸ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ. There are 4 possibilities in human life. We can continue to live our animal life. We can go down the evolution in the form of asuri or demonic nature. We can evolve into a divine being, devata swarupa, or you can evolve and become an enlightened or liberated person in this human life. ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ 4 ಪಾಸಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತವೆ. So this is the call of Bhagavad Gita. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಕರೆ ಇದು. ಭಗವಂತ ಕರೀತಾನೆ. Lord is calling you. Lord is calling all of us. ಭಗವಂತ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ಭಗವಂತ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಾಪಾಡಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ. We pray to the Lord. We sing the glories of the Lord. But in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagwan is singing. It's the ulta. Okay? When we sing, it's bhajan. When Bhagavan sings his Bhagavad Gita, ಭಗವಂತ ಹಾಡಿದಾಗ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. We can sing, no. We can sing for Bhagavan. ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಹಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ we are in trouble. But what is the trouble of Bhagavan? Why is singing? ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕಷ್ಟ ಬಂತು ಅವ್ರು ಹಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Why should Bhagavan sing? Bhagavan is singing, calling us back to the divinity. The feeling of separation we have from the Lord is making us restless. ಭಗವಂತನಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಸಪರೇಷನ್ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, it is making us uncomfortable inside, deep inside. Bhagavan has been calling millions of years. That's the call of the Lord to come back. Call of the divine to come back. ಭಗವಂತ ಕರೀತಾನೆ, ಬಾರಪ್ಪ ಬಾ ಬಾ ಬಾ, ಬಾರಪ್ಪ ಬಾ ಬಾ ಬಾ, come back, come back, come back. That is the song of Bhagavad Gita. ಭಗವಂತನ ಕರೆ, the divine song calling us back to this Godhead, back to the source of existence, called ಭಗವಂತ. ಆದರೆ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕರೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವ? Are we listening to the song of the Lord? God is calling back the children. Mother Bhagavad Gita, ತಾಯಿ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಮಗುವನ್ನು ಕರೀತದೆ. Please come back. Your eyes are turned outwards. Look at your Father. Look at your inner source of existence. Come back, come back, come back. That is the call of Bhagavad Gita. It is a call back to go back to our source. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಕರೆ Bhagavad Gita. That's the song of the Lord. Now today is 18th December. ಇವತ್ತು 18 ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ 18. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಗೂ 18ಕ್ಕೂ ಬಹಳ ಸಂಬಂಧ. Today is 18th. Bhagavad Gita is 18. All our ancestors, rishis, put a message for us in the number 18. The number system originated in India. ಸಂಖ್ಯಾಶಾಸ್ತ್ರ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಶುರುವಾಯಿತು. They use the numbers to communicate some message. ಆ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ನಮಗೊಂದು ಸಂದೇಶ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯನ್ನು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಸಂದೇಶ ಕಳಿಸೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? There are 18 Puranas, 18 ಪುರಾಣಗಳು. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ 18 ಶ್ಲೋಕಗಳು. There are 18 slokas in Bhagavad Gita. There are 18 parvas in Mahabharata. Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 18 ಪರ್ವಗಳು. There are 18 steps in Shabarimala temple. 18 ಮೆಟ್ಟಲು ಶಬರಿಮಲೆ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ಗೆ. Why this 18? ಈ 18ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ? 18ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವಿಶೇಷ ಇದೆ? 18 9 2 ಸಾರಿ ಗುಣಿಸಿದಾಗ 18 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 9 plus 9 is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. Whatever times you multiply 9 by something, it becomes 9 only, addition. ನೀವು ಸಂಖ್ಯೆನ 9 ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಪುನಃ. 9 ಅನ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಪುನಃ ಅದು 9 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. 9 is a perpetual number as per our ancestors. Anything which repeats infinitely, anything which goes on and on and on infinitely is called 9, represented by 9. So what is the meaning? What is that 18 which is associated with Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita ಇರುವ 18 ಏನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡೋಣ. Let us think of that 18 which is associated with Bhagavad Gita. ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಯುದ್ಧ ಶುರುವಾಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Mahabharata war is beginning. Then Duryodhana goes and seeks the blessing of his mother Gandhari. ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ ಗಾಂಧಾರಿಯ ಆಶೀರ್ವಾದ ಕೇಳಿಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಮದರ್ ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಮಿ ವಿತ್ ವಿಕ್ಟರಿ. ಗಾಂಧಾರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಾನು, ಏನೋ ನನಗೆ ಜಯ ಕೊಡು, ವಿಕ್ಟರಿ ಕೊಡು ಅಂತ. ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ವಿಕ್ಟರಿ. ವಾಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಗಾಂಧಾರಿ ಸೇ? ಗಾಂಧಾರಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ? ಗಾಂಧಾರಿ says, where there is dharma, there is victory. She doesn't say you will be victorious, even though he is her son. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಯ ಇದೆ. is victory, where there is dharma, there is victory. This is what Gandhari says. She doesn't say her son that you are on the path of adharma. She doesn't say be victorious. She says the one who follows the path of dharma will become victorious. Dharma is the universal principle. Dharma ನಮ್ಮ ಆಳವಾಗ ಧರ್ಮ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಲಿಜನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ರಿಲಿಜನ್. ಧರ್ಮ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮ, ಕ್ರಿಶ್ಚಿಯಾನಿಟಿ, ಇಸ್ಲಾಂ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ರಿಲಿಜನ್. Dharma is the universal principle, the basic principle of universe, how it operates. So one who is in tune with dharma, ಧರ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಇರ್ತಾರೋ ಅವನು ವಿಕ್ಟೋರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ. One he will become victorious. That's what she says. That dharma is represented by 9. That's why Rama Navami, Rama's birthday is Navami, 9. 9 represents perpetual nature, because Rama is incarnation of dharma. Dharmo vigrahan, Ramo vigrahan dharma. Dharmದ representation ಆಗಿ ರಾಮ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಬಂದದ್ದು. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ರಾಮ ನವಮಿ 9th. ಸೊ ಯಾವುದು ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಯಾವುದು ಪರ್ಪೆಚುವಲ್, ಯಾವುದು ಎನಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಇಟ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಫೇಡ್ ಅವೇ, that is called dharma. That is called 9. Now what is this 9 has to go to do with our life? ಈ ಧರ್ಮ ಅಥವಾ 18 9 ಅಥವಾ 18 ಅಥವಾ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ 18, it has to do with our life. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ? That's why we have to go back to the source of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita source ಏನು? The Bhagavad Gita is a part of Mahabharata. ಮಹಾಭಾರತದ ಒಂದು ಭಾಗ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ. ಮಹಾಭಾರತದ 18 ಪರ್ವಗಳು. There are 18 chapters in Mahabharata. Out of that, Bhagavad Gita is one chapter. One song which is there in the 18 chapters. Mahabharata, the name of the Mahabharata when Vyasa wrote it, it's called Jaya. Jaya means victory. Jaya means success. Okay, because the Jaya, Ja and Ya, again they use the word Jaya, because in Sanskrit alphabetically if you add Ja, Ya, it becomes 18 again. So everywhere our ancestors are pointing out 18, 18, 18, 18, and 18 is related to victory, Jaya. Why that is Jaya or victory is important? What is that we are seeking in life? ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ? What we are looking for in life? Look at our own life. ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ಹುಡುಕ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ? The only thing which we are looking for is success, Jaya. All our day in and day out, constantly we look for Jaya, victory, 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 Jaya, Jaya, Jaya. So our ancestors gave a big formula for Jaya in terms of Mahabharata. Mahabharata is called Jaya. The name of the Mahabharata is called Jaya. The Mahabharata ಹೆಸರು ಜಯ ಅಂತ. ಜಯ ಅಂದರೆ ಗೆಲ್ಲೋದು. ಯಾವ್ದನ್ನು ಗೆಲ್ತೇವೆ? ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ಗೆಲ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತದೆ ಮಹಾಭಾರತ. How we become successful in life is called Mahabharata. Mahabharata is psychological profiling of human beings. ಮನುಷ್ಯರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ರೀತಿಯ ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳುವ ಗ್ರಂಥ ಮಹಾಭಾರತ. ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಸ್ಟು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವನು ಟೈಪ್ ಎ ಮನುಷ್ಯ, ಟೈಪ್ ಬಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ, ಇವನು ಆಂಗ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮಹಾಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಜನರು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಕ್ರಿಮಿನಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹಿಡಿದು, ಡಿಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹಿಡಿದು, ಸೈಂಟ್ಲಿ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹಿಡಿದು, ಡಿವೈನ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಹಿಡಿದು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಜನರ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿಕಲ್ ಪ್ರೊಫೈಲಿಂಗ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಬಿಹೇವಿಯರ್ ಅದನ್ನು ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಮಹಾಭಾರತ. Mahabharata is nothing but psychological study of human beings. Okay. Now, when you do psychological study of human beings, there is character like Shakuni, very cunning, bada ketta character Shakuni idare. There are characters like Dhritarashtra, who is a blind, arrogant king. There are Duryodhana, there are Pandavas, there are Krishna, Bhishma. It is said that there is not a single character in the universe, not in India, not in the world, who is not depicted in Mahabharata. Mahabharata ಹೇಳಿರುವ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಸಿಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ನಿಮಗೆ. That's why Mahabharata is psychological profiling of all human beings. And psychological profiling of human beings is called Jaya, means victory. Why? ಆ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡರೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ, then the formula for success opens up. The formula for success is to understand human nature, to understand the spiritual nature of human beings, which is called Bhagavad Gita. If you understand that, the whole book, Grantha, becomes Jaya or victory. So Mahabharata is about Jaya, victory, and 18 is a number which is associated perpetually. It's a guaranteed Jaya. All these modern day self-improvement books come now. Success guaranteed, secret of success, right? What is most popular book? The secret, the success, right? So ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಖಾಲಿ ಆಗೋ ಪುಸ್ತಕಗಳು ಯಾವುದು? ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಪಡೆಯೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. ಆ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಪಡೆಯೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ ನಮ್ಮ ಎನ್ಸೆಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಪುನಃ ರಿಪೀಟೆಡ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಮತ್ತು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Mahabharata being a psychological profile of human beings, Bhagavad Gita is a spiritual nature of human beings. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we have to understand human nature. ನಾವು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೆ ಏರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ we have to understand our spiritual nature. We have to understand both. The horizontal is human nature, the vertical is divine nature. That's the cross. Horizontal is you have to understand how human beings behave, how I have to behave in the human world to become successful, and vertical is how I grow, evolve. Bhagavad Gita is not a book for success in life. Bhagavad Gita, people have a wrong understanding that Bhagavad Gita is for retired people. Bhagavad Gita is not for retired people at all. Bhagavad Gita retire adharge alla. Bhagavad Gita is for people who are looking for success in life. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ಹುಡುಕ್ತವರಿಗೆ Bhagavad Gita is the book. And we have seen so many success formulas now, how to win friends and influence people, right? What all success books you have not seen read now? But the most important success book we have not read, that's Bhagavad Gita. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಬರೋದು ಹೇಗೆ ಅಂತ. Bhagavad Gita is not about a book of running away from life. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಜೀವನದ ಓಡುವಾಗ ದಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಅದು. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ನಮ್ಮ ಲೆಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. The spirituality in our understanding is running away from life. Spirituality in our sense, our understanding is sannyasa, taking a dress and going somewhere. Sannyasa ತಗೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗೋಣ ಅಂತ. Spirituality in our understanding is leaving husband or wife and going somewhere ashram. Unfortunately, Bhagavad Gita is none of this. Bhagavad Gita ಯಾವುದೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. Bhagavad Gita is how to become successful in life. Is Bhagavad Gita. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಹೇಗೆ ಪಡೆಯುವುದು Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is an action-oriented book. Bhagavad Gita is not an action book. Bhagavad Gita is not about inaction. Bhagavad Gita is about action. Bhagavad Gita is about karma. ಅರ್ಜುನನಿಗೆ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಯುದ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಟೆನ್ಷನ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ಯುದ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡೋಗ್ಬಿಡೋಣ ಅಂತ. ಆವಾಗ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಮಾಧಾನ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಆ ಯುದ್ಧದಲ್ಲಿ ಗೆದ್ದು ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಆಗೋದು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡು ಕಲೆ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ. We have a very wrong understanding of Bhagavad Gita, thinking that spirituality means running away from life. Spirituality is not running away from life. Spirituality is being in life. Spirituality is becoming successful in life. Spirituality is about evolving our inner nature. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಅಂದರೆ ಜೀವನದಿಂದ ಓಡಿ ಹೋಗೋದಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೋ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಎದುರಿಸಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳುವ ಕರೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ. ಮಹಾಭಾರತ ಯುದ್ಧ ಶುರುವಾದಾಗ ಶ್ರೀಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಅಂಡ್ ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ ಅವರು ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಸಹಾಯ ಕೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. Arjuna and Duryodhana go to Krishna's place to seek the help. Krishna is sleeping. Krishna ಮಲಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅರ್ಜುನ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ಕಾಲ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ತಾನೆ. ಅರ್ಜುನ sits at the feet of Krishna. And Duryodhana wants to sit at the head of Krishna. Right? Near the head of the Krishna. How can you sit at the feet of somebody? ಯಾರ ಕಾಲ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? He is trying to sit at the head of Krishna. When Krishna, Bhagavan wakes up, first he sees Arjuna. He says, how are you? Why did you come? Then he sees Duryodhana. Because when you wake up, you see who is there at the feet, not at the back. ಭಗವಂತ ಎದ್ದಾಗ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಣ್ತಾನೆ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಮತ್ತು ಕಾಣ್ತಾನೆ. ಏನಪ್ಪ ನಿಂಗೆ ಏನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. Then Arjuna says only one thing, I want you. ನನಗೆ ನೀನು ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನನಗೆ ನೀನು ಬೇಕು, I want you. Okay? Then she has looked at ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ನಿನಗೇನು ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ. I want your ಸೇನಾ. What is it? Soldiers, power. Correct? ನಮಗೇನು ಬೇಕು? ಸೇನೆ ಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಜುನ ಏನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದು? ಭಗವಾನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಸೇಸ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೈಟ್ ಎ ವಾರ್. ನಾನು ಯುದ್ಧ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಯುವರ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್. ರೈಟ್? ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಥವನ್ನು ಓಡಿಸೋ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ನಾನು ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಫೈಟ್ ಎ ವಾರ್. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಿ ಗಿವ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಹಿಸ್ ಸೋಲ್ಜರ್ಸ್ ಟು ದುರ್ಯೋಧನ. ಸೊ that's how Duryodhana's army becomes 11, which is 11 Akshoini, a big number. Whereas Pandava's Sena is only 7 Akshoini, 7 which is small number. Again 11 plus 7 is 18. 18. Okay. So now here very strange thing, no? Arjuna is asking for Krishna and Duryodhana is asking for Krishna's power. Now how many of us pray to God for the power or pray to God for Lord to become ours? ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತನ ಪ್ರಾರ್ಥನೆ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಭಗವಂತ ಭಗವಂತ we are trying to get something, ಭಗವಂತನ ಮೂಲಕ ಏನನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವೋ ಅಥವಾ ಭಗವಂತನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀವೋ? ಓಕೆ, ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಅವರ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಥ್ರೂ ಗಾಡ್. ಭಗವಂತನ ಮೂಲಕ ಏನನ್ನು ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. ಭಗವಂತನ ಪಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋ ಆಲೋಚನೆ ನಮಗೆ ತಲೆಗೆ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. We have not got the idea of getting God himself. Right? You have the choice to get the God himself. Why are you going through God to get something else? That is Bhagavad Gita. That's why Bhagavan says, Bhagavad Gita says, please come back. You can get me. You can get myself. But most of the time, we don't want Bhagavan. We want something from Bhagavan. ಭಗವಂತರಿಂದ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನೋ ಬೇಕು. ಏನಪ್ಪ ಬೇಕು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಭಗವಂತರಿಂದ? ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಭಗವಾನ್? ಏನು ಬೇಡ ರೀ? ವಾಟ್ ಆಲ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರೇ ಇನ್ ದ ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್, ಭಗವಂತ ನನ್ನ ಗಂಡನಿಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಕೊಡು. ಓಕೆ, ಗಂಡನೋ ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಅಪ್ಪ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗಿ 10 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿ ಬಂತು, ಇನ್ನೂ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಂಡತಿಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಇಬ್ರು ಗಂಡ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಬರಲಿ. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಯು ಆಸ್ಕ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಫಾರ್ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಹಿಮ್ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಎನಿ ಟೈಮ್? ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಲೈಫ್. ಭಗವಂತನೇ ಬೇಕಂತ ಯಾರು ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ is saying, please ask for me, I will come, I will become servant of you. That's what Bhagavad Gita is about. And you are asking for small things. ಆಯ್ತಾ, ಏನೋ ಸಣ್ಣ ಕೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಒಬ್ಬ ಮಗು ಇದ್ದ, one child was there. He wrote a letter. He wrote a letter to Bhagwan. Bhagwan, my mother is not well, ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ, please send 5,000 rupees, I have to admit her to hospital. He wrote Sri Krishna Bhagwan, letter to Krishna Bhagwan. Krishna Bhagwan ಕಾಗದ ಬರ್ದ, address to Krishna Bhagwan. So the post office fellows ಎಲ್ಲ address deliver ಮಾಡೋದಾಗಲಿ, post office fellows opened the letter to find out what is happening. They found out some child is written a letter to Bhagwan. 5,000 rupees, ನನ್ನ ತಾಯಿ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ, 5,000 rupees for my mother. They felt a pity. Everybody 100 rupees ಚಂದ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರು. All put 100 rupees. They collected the money and sent to child. Next letter come to Krishna Bhagwan. Sri Krishna Bhagwan, you have sent only 2,500 rupees. 2,500 rupees, these stupid the thieves in post office have stolen. Next time, don't send the money through post office. Post office send me directly 5,000 rupees. Right? All our life, we forget what God has given to us. Bhagavan namage ಏನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ. We keep on crying for what we have not got. Our list of complaint is very big. We are looking for not Bhagavan. We are looking for something through Bhagavan. Bhagavantana ಮೂಲಕ ಏನೋ ಬೇಕು. So this actually is the nature of human beings. And Bhagavan Narayana and Lakshmi knows it very well. Lakshmi and Narayana knows it very well. One day Narayana and Lakshmi had a chat. They had a conversation. Narayana is saying, see how many people are coming to my temple and doing puja for me. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಟೆಂಪಲ್ ಗೆ ಪೂಜೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, how many bhaktas I have, how many devotees I have. Lakshmi smiled at him. Narayana, you have not read Mahabharata, you don't understand human beings psychology at all. Mahabharata human beings ಎಲ್ಲ psychology ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. None of them are coming to meet Narayana in the temple. Narayana meet ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರು ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. Actually they are coming to Narayana temple to meet Lakshmi, get Lakshmi. Lakshmi temple they are coming to Lakshmi. So you are under illusion. Narayana got angry. Narayana sitಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತು. I want to prove Lakshmi that I am the what is that? This not my bhaktas are genuine bhaktas. So what he did is he put he took a form of a brahmana and goes to one king's place, who is a very big bhakta of Narayana. Narayana ದೊಡ್ಡ ಭಕ್ತರ ಅರಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರಾಜನಿಗೆ ಈ ಬ್ರಾಹ್ಮಣ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. he starts chanting good slokas. King is pleased. What you want? ಏನು ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ? I want a place to stay. ನನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಬೇಕು. Take this place ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಜಾಗ ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. The Brahmana says, are you sure? Yes, I will transfer all the khata and all this certificate to your name. ನಿನ್ನ ಎಲ್ಲ ಖಾತಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಹೆಸರಿಗೆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. And he gives a donation to Brahmana. The Lakshmi after days, a couple of days, Lakshmi comes in a golden chariot. ಬಂಗಾರದ ಹತ್ರ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. The whole kingdom is stunned. Okay, looking at Lakshmi. The queen runs and does her pada puja. Who are you? You are a divine being. The Lakshmi just looks at some vessels, chairs. The chairs become golden. Looks at the vessels. The vessel become golden. Lakshmi kanna ಹಾಯಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಬಂಗಾರ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? Suddenly they realize, oh my God, this lady is divine. Something is, she has a magic in her eyes. Whatever she looks at becomes golden. Whatever she touches becomes gold. Amma, you stay in our palace. Already they are thinking how much kg gold they can buy. Right? Lakshmi says, I want a place to stay. Oh yeah, this palace is good. Nindi araman namdu. Then Lakshmi says, no, I want that place where Vishnu is Brahmana is staying. 1 minute. 1 minute. How many 100 soldiers are there? The Brahmana doesn't know what the hell is happening. He's kicked. Kicked lock, stock and khata. What khata certificate? Khata certificate is gone. Property documents are gone. He's on the street, Brahmana. See, all our life, ನಮ್ಮ ಇಡೀ ಜೀವನ, our prayer to God, Bhagavan, is the only way to get a ticket to Lakshmi Darshana. To get something in life. Bhagavad Gita says, Baba, there is something more in life, slightly grow up. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬೆಳೆ. Don't go to Lakshmi directly through me. You can come to me. You can get Bhagavan himself. And what sort of Bhagavan is that? No? When Arjuna asks, I want you, he becomes a servant actually, a driver. What is better than getting a driver as Bhagavan here? Okay? Bhagavan becomes a driver when you say, I want Bhagavan. Now all of your life is again to try to get Lakshmi. Okay? So this is Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is, Bhagavan ಹೇಳ್ತಾನೆ, ನಾನು ಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಕೊಡ್ತೇನಪ್ಪ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು, what is that you have to give? What is that you have to give for Bhagavan? ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ಫಲಂ ಪತ್ರಂ ಪುಷ್ಪಂ ತೋಯಂ. ನನಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರಪ್ಪ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಮಚ್. ಓಕೆ, even if you give one small fruit, patra, one leaf, one flower, pushpa, or little bit of water, I will become your servant, he is saying. All your life is your attempt is to make Lakshmi as the servant and throw Bhagavan out of the house. ಭಗವಂತನ ಮನೆಯಿಂದ ಕಳಿಸಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿಯ ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡುವ ಪ್ಲಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ದು. Bhagavad Gita is reminding you, okay, Lakshmi is there for you, for survival, for growth, but don't get stuck there. You can come out of that. Okay, you can grow, you can get Bhagavan himself. That's Bhagavad Gita. ಭಗವಂತನೇ ಸಿಗ್ಬಹುದು. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಎಸೆನ್ಸ್, ಸಾರಾಂಶ. ಭಗವಂತನ ಪಡೆಯುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಭಗವಾನ್? ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಭಗವಾನ್? ಭಗವಂತನ ಪಡೆಯುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಒನ್ ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಎವ್ರಿವೇರ್. ಭಗವಂತ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ವಾಂತರ್ಯಾಮಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಪಡೆಯುವುದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಭಗವಾನ್ ವೆನ್ he is everywhere? You cannot find Bhagavan. You can be one with Bhagavan. Now we can merge back into divinity. We can grow up. We can evolve. ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ನಾವು ಒಂದಾಗಲಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅದು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಒಂದಾಗಲಿ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಅಗೇನ್ ನಂಬರ್ 18. What is that 18? 18 represents ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಪಂಚಕೋಶಗಳು. 5 koshas of human beings. We have 5 layers of body. It's called ಅನ್ನಮಯ, ಪ್ರಾಣಮಯ, ಮನೋಮಯ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಮಯ, ಆನಂದಮಯ ಕೋಶ. We have 5 layers of our personality. We have pancha ಜ್ಞಾನೇಂದ್ರಿಯ, 5 sense organs. Pancha karmendriya, organs of action. It becomes 15. And we feel confined to this 15 and say we become Jivatma, individual soul. And individual soul is trapped in the Prakriti, nature, which is 16, which is 17, and 18, this is Paramatma. So all our bondage, ನಮ್ಮ bondage ಏನು? ಪಂಚಕೋಶಗಳು, ಅನ್ನಮಯ, ಪ್ರಾಣಮಯ, ಮನೋಮಯ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನಮಯ, ಆನಂದಮಯ, 5 ಕೋಶ, 5 ಜ್ಞಾನೇಂದ್ರಿಯ, 5 organs of senses, 5 organs of action, which is 15, 15. That one who is associated with that is called Jivatma, individual soul. Jivatma is trapped in Prakriti, nature, and Paramatma. These together make the 18. It is like this. ರಾಮಾಯಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ ರಾಮನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. 14 ವರ್ಷ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಮ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗ್ತಾನೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತಾನೆ. ಬಟ್ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಏಬಲ್ ಟು ಸಿ ರಾಮ ಅಟ್ ಆಲ್. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣನಿಗೆ ರಾಮನ್ ಕಾಣಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಮಧ್ಯ ಸೀತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ರಾಮ ಹಿಂದೆ ಸೀತೆ, ಹಿಂದೆ ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣ. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಣನಿಗೆ ರಾಮನ್ ಕಾಣಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೀತೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಹರಿಬೇಕು, ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಆ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ ಕಾಣಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯ ಮಾಯೆ ಹರಿಬೇಕು. ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಇಸ್ 16, 14. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಇಸ್ 17, 17. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಅಂಡ್ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ 18 is Paramatma. So if Prakriti doesn't move, Jivatma will never be able to see Paramatma. So 18 is a perpetual number. Okay, this will continue forever. Ellivarage it keeps on going. Jivatma is born, he is born in Prakriti, he gets attracted by Lakshmi, then Paramatma. It keeps on going. It is a cycle. Hacks ellivarage hogutte. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani, jathare shayanam, iha samsare, bhau dustare, pahi murare, pahi murare, pahi murare. ಈ ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಈ ಪಂಚಕೋಶಗಳು, ಪಂಚ ಜ್ಞಾನೇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು, ಪಂಚ ಕರ್ಮೇಂದ್ರಿಯಗಳು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದು ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯ ಮಾಯೆಯಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಬಂದು ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ ಕಾಣುವುದು, ಅಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೆ ಬಂಧನ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಇಸ್ telling about this perpetual game of birth and death and birth and death and birth and death which happens if you don't come out, first thing. And it also tells a solution. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಕೂಡ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ. ಏನು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ? 18. The problem is there, solution is also there. What is solution? What is the problem? Problem is ಪಂಚಕೋಶ, ಪಂಚ ಜ್ಞಾನೇಂದ್ರಿಯ, ಪಂಚ ಕರ್ಮೇಂದ್ರಿಯ, ಜೀವಾತ್ಮ, ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ, ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ. 18. ಇದು ಪುನಃ 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 ಆಗೋ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ಹೊರಗೆ ಬರಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಪಂಚ ಪಾಂಡವಾಸ್, ದ್ರೌಪದಿ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ 7 against 11 ಅಕ್ಷೋಹಿಣಿ ಸೇನಾ. ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ? 7 ಯಾರು? 5 ಪಾಂಡವರು, ದ್ರೌಪದಿ, ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? 11 ಕೌರವರ ಕಡೆ. ಆ 7 ಏನು? ಪಂಚ ಪಾಂಡವರು, 5 ಪಾಂಡವಾಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ದಿ ಹೈಯೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲ್ ಸ್ಪಿರಿಚುವಲ್ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟೀಸ್. ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಗುಣಗಳನ್ನು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಏನು ಗುಣಗಳು? ಧರ್ಮರಾಯ, ಧರ್ಮ, ದ ಟ್ರೂತ್ಫುಲ್ನೆಸ್, ರೈಟಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್. ಭೀಮ, ಶಕ್ತಿ, ಪ್ರಾಣ, ಜ್ಞಾನ, ಭೀಮ. ಅರ್ಜುನ, ವಾಟ್ ಡಸ್ ಅರ್ಜುನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್? Arjuna represents a ideal student. Okay? Obba sadhaka. Enta sadhaka? One who listens carefully, surrenders to the guru, listens carefully, understand, implement the Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa is Arjuna. Nakula and Sahadeva represents Sheela, the higher quality, and Sanyama, patience. Draupadi represents a wife of all these 5. Who is the wife of 5? 4 Vedas and Panchama Veda called Mahabharata, which contain the truth. The 5 qualities represented by Dharma, Shakti, Shraddha, Sanyama, Sheela, and Wisdom, which is Draupadi. Together, when they surrender to Krishna, which is 7th, that becomes a powerful group compared to 11, which is Kauravas. 11 represents 10 plus 1. Yenathu 10 plus 1? Pancha Jnanendriyagalu, Pancha Karmendriyagalu with Ahankara. Okay? So the 11 pitted against the good qualities, against the negative qualities of Kauravas. This is 18. There is a perpetual cycle which is represented by 18. Jivatma, Paramatma, Prakriti. There is a perpetual way out which is there. Horage baro dari enadu ಒಳ್ಳೆ 5 qualities are represented by Pandava, 6th quality represented by Draupadi, which is Vidya, and 7th quality 7th which is Paramatma, Krishna. Okay, Krishna is Guru actually there, Sadguru. So this 7 against 11, 11 plus 11 7 18. So we have again the problem is already 18, which is a perpetual problem. The perpetual solution is also there. Perpetual, yavaglu is a solution. Question is, are we able to go to that solution? Artha idea? Solution is Pandava qualities, Vidya, which is represented by Draupadi, and Krishna. Solution, Guru, Sadguru. And the problem is bondage through this Pancha Kosha, Pancha Jnanendriya, Pancha Karmendriya, and Jivatma, Paramatma, Prakriti. So Bhagavad Gita gives a problem definition and a solution. Problem and solution. The solution is, entire solution is Bhagavad Gita. What is solution of Bhagavad Gita? Bhagavad Gita koda solution eno? Krishna gives 3 promises in Bhagavad Gita. Total Bhagavad Gita 3 promise ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. How many promises you have given to God? ನಾವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ? We keep on giving promises to God. Do you? I don't know. Because our attention is not Bhagavan, no? Lakshmi, no? So keep on giving promises. Bhagavan gives 3 promises in Bhagavad Gita. Entire Bhagavad Gita, 3 critical promises are there. What are they? Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata Abhyuttanam adharmasya tadatmanam shajamyaham. So first thing he says, whenever there is adharma, I will come. Okay? That's first promise. ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಭಗವಂತನು. ಎರಡನೇ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಏನು? ಯೋಗಕ್ಷೇಮಂ ವಹಾಮ್ಯಂ. ಅನನ್ಯಾನ್ ಚಿಂತಯಂತೋ ಮಾಂ ಯೋಜನಾ ಪರ್ಯುಪಾಸತೆ ತೇಷಾಂ ನಿತ್ಯಾಭಿಯುಕ್ತಾನಾಂ ಯೋಗಕ್ಷೇಮಂ ವಹಾಮ್ಯಹಂ. ಇದು ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್. ದಿ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್, ಸರ್ವಧರ್ಮಾನ್ ಪರಿತ್ಯಜ್ಯ ಮಾಮೇಕಂ ಶರಣಂ ವ್ರಜ ಅಹಂ ತ್ವಾಂ ಸರ್ವ ಪಾಪೇಭ್ಯೋ ಮೋಕ್ಷಯಿಷ್ಯಾಮಿ ಮಾ ಶುಚಃ. ಸೊ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಏನು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ is whenever there is adharma, Bhagavan himself will come. Okay. Second promise is, if you think of me, I will take care of your yoga and kshema. The third promise is, if you surrender unto me, Bhagavan, all your sins are forgiven. Okay. These are the three concrete promises of Bhagavad Gita. These are more promises. Now, what is the expectation from us is Bhagavad Gita for fulfilling the promise. These promises are unconditional. There is no condition attached. You do this, I will get you this. No. Okay, this is guaranteed. Now, to get this, okay, to get the grace of the Bhagavan, what all things you have to do is Bhagavad Gita. So, first thing is Bhagavad Gita is about action. It's not about inaction. ನಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫ್ ಅನ್ನ we have to live in a life of action and not inaction. That's Bhagavad Gita. There are people who are very very active, ಬಹಳ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ ನಾವು. ಇನ್ ಆಫೀಸ್ ಬಿಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸೋ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ಫುಲ್, ಸೋ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ ಅಂತ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಿಷ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ರೈಟ್? ದೇ ಆರ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಡೈನಾಮಿಕ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಮಾಡರ್ನ್ ಡೇ ಕಾರ್ಪೊರೇಟ್ ವರ್ಲ್ಡ್. Right? Corporate world ಅಲ್ಲಿ, my God, he is so dynamic. He is like a monkey. He can't sit in for a minute. Aita, he is a dynamic person. Corporate monkey. So then there is a second category who is a lazy fellow. Will be anyway thrown out of the office. Okay? There is a lazy fellow. There is a very dynamic fellow. Right? Dynamic fellow is action oriented, whereas lazy fellow is inaction oriented. Action illa. Bhagavad Gita is not about speaking about these two people. The first category is Duryodhana, very active. Aita. Bhagavad Gita is not speaking about these people. What type of people is speaking of? A person whose actions become magnificent. One whose actions become great. ಯಾರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಲಿಯ ಕರ್ಮ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಉದ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತದೋ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿಯ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ. ಅದು ಹೇಗಾಗೋದು ಅಂತ. ದಿ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್, ಸೀಕ್ರೆಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸಕ್ಸಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಕನ್ವರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಯುವರ್ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, which actions will become something great. Actions become helping. Actions help somebody. Actions help yourself. Actions are beneficial to overall universe. ಅದು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಉದ್ದೇಶ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಭಗವಂತ ಅರ್ಜುನ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ? ಅರ್ಜುನ ಓಡಿಸಲ್ಲ ಅವನು. He makes him work, fight. What is that action which is magnificent? How is our action coming from? ನಮ್ಮ ಆಕ್ಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತವೆ? All of our actions are coming from our vasanas, impressions. Impressions are coming from Prakriti. We are living like a programmed machines because of the impressions which are carried by Prakriti. ನಮ್ಮ ಒಳಗಿನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ತಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ವಾಸನಾಸ್. The dress we wear, the way we talk, the way we walk, everything is programmed by the social conditioning, religious conditioning. Conditioning is what our life is about. Please look at your life. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. What is that which you are living which is not conditioned, not conditioned by society? ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯಿಂದ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಏನು ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Please look at your life. All our life we are living like a robots. ಆ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಕಮ್ ಔಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್, ವೆನ್ ಯು ಡಿಸ್ಕವರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಇನ್ನರ್ ನೇಚರ್. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಭಗವದ್ ಗೀತಾ. And that can happen in first thing is you have to set right your relationship with the world. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೇಶನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಅದೇನದು? ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್, ಸೇವಾ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗ. ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗದ ಮೂಲಕ ಪ್ರಪಂಚದೊಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮೈಂಡ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಯೂರ್. ಯು ಆರ್ ನೋ ಲಾಂಗರ್ ಜಂಪಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ ಬೈ ಡೂಯಿಂಗ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಫ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್, ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗ. Then you have to purify your mind through bhakti, devotion. Devotion is not for one person or one lord or anything. Devotion is seeing Lord in every living being. ಪ್ರತಿ ಜೀವಿಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಂತನ ಕಂಡು ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದೇ ಡಿವೋಷನ್, ಭಕ್ತಿ. Then purifying our mind through ಜ್ಞಾನ yoga. So this is the path of Bhagavad Gita. Purifying our actions through karma, purifying our mind through bhakti, and purifying our ಜ್ಞಾನ through ಜ್ಞಾನ. ಕರ್ಮ, ಭಕ್ತಿ, ಜ್ಞಾನ ಇದು ಆದಾಗ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ. ಇದಾಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಥಿಂಗ್, ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬಿಕಮ್ ಎ ಚಾರಿಯೇಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ಅರ್ಜುನ. ಅರ್ಜುನನ್ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಕೃಷ್ಣ. ಓಕೆ, ವೆನ್ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ದ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ ಗುರು, ವೆನ್ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ದ ಗುರು, ದೆನ್ ದಿ ಪಾತ್ ಆಫ್ ಎವಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಓಪನ್ಸ್. ಪಾತ್ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯಲ್ಲಿ. When Arjuna surrenders to Krishna, who is his driver, Arjuna starts evolving. So most of our life is Bhagwan is a via medium for Bhagavati, Lakshmi. Second case is Bhagwan is our servant. ಎರಡನೇ ಕೇಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿ Bhagwan should be our driver. Okay. Third case is when Bhagwan becomes the master, guru, and I become the student, then evolution starts. This is Bhagavad Gita. So time is running out, so I will put a summary of Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Yatra Partho Dhanurdhara, Tatra Shri Vijayor Bhuti, Dhruva Nitirmatir Mama. This is the final conclusion which Sanjaya gives. Okay, what is the conclusion? Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, where there is Krishna and where there is Partha. Partha means Arjuna. There is Shri and Vijaya. Shri means wealth. Money also is there. So it's a Krishna. Our older people, our ancients, they know very well. If you don't put Shri in front, no, you will not listen to Bhagavad Gita. Shri, Vijayur, Bhuti, wealth and victory will come. Okay. So now this is the summary of Bhagavad Gita. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. Krishna is the Yogeshwara. What is Yogeshwara? He is teaching us yoga. Bhagavad Gita is nothing but Yoga Shastra. Yoga Shastra is how to become one with Bhagavan. How to get Bhagavan is Yoga Shastra. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna. Where there is Yogeshwara Krishna? Where is that Yogeshwara Krishna? He is there in our cupboard. No, puja room. Okay? No, he is there in Bhagavad Gita book. I do puja every day. Bhagavad Gita, when it goes into your head and when it goes to the heart, okay, that is Krishna. You think that Krishna is some who was born in Dwaraka is Krishna? That's historical Krishna. Adu historical Krishna adu. Aita. Vishnu came as Bhagavan Krishna. That is Adi Daivika. First is physical. Second is Adi Daivika, divine. Third is Adhyatmika, which is spiritual. The Krishna can take birth in you in the form of message of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita Sandeshagi Krishna can take birth in you. Okay, that is the real Krishna applicable to you. Other Krishnas don't applicable to you. Right? Yada, that is the promise Krishna gives. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. Whenever there is adharma, so we'll say one day or the other day Krishna will come and clean up this society. Baba, he didn't tell about society, my dear. Our society ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. Adharma is in us, in our heart. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧರ್ಮ ಇದೆ. We have lost the divinity in us. That's adharma, highest adharma. We have lost the message of Bhagavad Gita. That's adharma. We have lost the message of rishis. That's adharma. We always think of adharma as some politician adharma ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದು ಪಾಕಿಸ್ತಾನಿ adharma ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಟೆರರಿಸ್ಟ್ adharma ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. No. First promise of Bhagavad Gita is yada yada hi dharmasya glanirಭವತಿ ಭಾರತ. Adharma is in our heart. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೃದಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಧರ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಪ್ರೇಯರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಭಗವಾನ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು us as a message of ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಸಂದೇಶಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮೊಳಗೆ ಇಳಿತಾನೆ. Do you open the door? That's why Bhagavad Gita is taught on the day of Vaikuntha Ekadashi. Vaikuntha Ekadashi ದಿವಸ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು. Vaikuntha Ekadashi ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾರು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ? Everybody knows Vaikuntha Ekadashi, right? Ekadashi day you do upasa. What is the promise? The Vaikuntha gate will be opened. But my dear, you don't have the keys. Gate open ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕು, ಕೀ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. The key is Bhagavad Gita. That's why Vaikuntha Ekadashi day is Bhagavad Gita Jayanti day also. ವೈಕುಂಠಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಗೀತಾ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಡೋರು. That's Bhagavad Gita. Same day. The Bhagavad Gita says how to go to Vaikuntha. If you are under the impression that Vaikuntha is some place somewhere which you can buy a ticket and go, forget it. Like you go to Tirupati while taking a ticket. Vaikuntha is not a place where you can take a ticket and go. Tirupati alla. Tirupati ಹೋದಾಗಲ್ಲ. Vaikuntha is where there is no kunta. Kunta means deficiency. The mind is always deficient. Mind ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೊರತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ಕೊರತೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ವೈಕುಂಠ. When the mind becomes very peaceful, that's Vaikuntha. That can happen when mind goes to Atma, in the nature. When mind meets the Paramatma, that is Vaikuntha. Bhagavad Gita ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ಆ ಮೆಥಡನ್ನ. ನೀವು ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗದ ಮೂಲಕ ಕರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಭಕ್ತಿ ಯೋಗದ ಮೂಲಕ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಶುದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡಿ, ಜ್ಞಾನ ಯೋಗದ ಮೂಲಕ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಮೇಲಕ್ಕೇರಿಸಿ, ದಾನ ಯೋಗದ ಮೂಲಕ ಭಗವಂತನನ್ನು ಸೇರಿಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. That is Bhagavad Gita. ಯತ್ರ ಯೋಗೇಶ್ವರ ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಯತ್ರ ಪಾರ್ಥೋ ಧನುರ್ಧರ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯೊಳಗೆ, when Bhagwan Krishna comes to your house in the form of Bhagavad Gita, don't expect some Krishna to come with a chakra and all. Then you will ask, where did you come? Which drama company borrowed the chakra? Chakra ಯಾವ ಕಂಪನಿ ತಂದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. Okay, Krishna comes in the form of Bhagavad Gita, message of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna comes in the form of practical suggestions of implementing message of Bhagavad Gita in our life. Bhagavad Gita ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಳವಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು. Krishna comes as peace. Krishna comes as divine being in our lives. And when you become Arjuna, Arjuna is an ideal student. Now, are we students? Now students are masters. So, please look at your life. How many times you teach Bhagwan? Every day? ಭಗವಂತನಿಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಪ್ಪ? Look at your life. What is your prayer every day? Bhagwan, my daughter is going for examination. Bhagwan, okay. I have told many times my husband to come at 8 o'clock in the night. At least give some sense in his head. We have become teachers and Bhagwan, we expect them to be students. Bhagwan tanna student ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ, ನಾವು ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಅರ್ಜುನ ಆಗ್ತೇವೆ? when we become Arjuna, who is representing ideal student. And we listen to message of Bhagavad Gita, Paramatma. Then there is a Sri Vijayabhuti. There's money also will come, wealth will come, and Vijay will come, victory. What is a victory? The ultimate victory of human nature over animal nature. ಪ್ರಾಣಿಗಳ ಜನ್ಮದಿಂದ ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಜನ್ಮ, ಮನುಷ್ಯನ ಜನ್ಮದಿಂದ ದೇವತಾ ಜನ್ಮ, ದೇವತಾ ಜನ್ಮದಿಂದ ಜ್ಞಾನಿಯಾದ ಜನ್ಮ. Liberation. That is the ultimate victory. ದುಃಖೇಶು ಅನುದಿಗ್ನಮನಾಃ ಸುಖೇಶು ವಿಗತ ಸ್ಪೃಹ ವೀತರಾಗ ಭಯ ಕ್ರೋಧ ಸ್ಥಿತದಿ ಮುನಿರುಚ್ಯತೆ. The ultimate victory, the greatest victory is victory over your mind. ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಮೇಲೆ ಜಯ. Mind becomes peaceful. Unhappiness, happiness, joy and sorrow, sukha dukkha, wealth and loss of wealth, Like and attraction, repulsion, none of these will affect you. Mind becomes peaceful, and that is called Tita Pradna, and that becomes liberation. That is the ultimate victory which happens to you when you become, Krishna becomes the teacher and Arjuna, you become the student. And you will get wealth also. Don't worry about your food. Yoga Kshemam Mahamyaham. When you surrender to Bhagavan, your liberation is guaranteed, and Kshema means survival is taken care. This is the message of Bhagavad Gita. So, today we have listened to Bhagavad Gita, Gita Jayanti Day. I want to call some of the people who have done a great service for Bhagavad Gita, for teaching the message, learning the message of Krishna and teaching Arjuna. So may I request Arjun to read out the names of people.
Padmalochan, Preeta, Atmaji Padmalochan, Atmaji Preeta and family.